Hi. So today in this video, we are going to look into pointers in C. So as we all know, pointers are going to or will hold the address of another variable. Okay. So pointer variables will hold the address of another variable. Right. So having said this, how does this pointer work? First of all, how do you create a pointer? So to create a pointer, you will have to write the data type of the variable the pointer is going to point to. Okay, if the pointer is going to hold the address of integer, then int. Then to say it is a pointer, asterisk, and the pointer name. This is how you declare a pointer. Okay, so ptr is a pointer variable. So you declare a pointer variable using asterisk, and this ptr is going to hold the address of this integer variable. Fine. So this, what is this declaration saying? Ptr is a pointer variable which is going to hold the address of an integer variable. Okay, let us look into this now. So let me have a memory. Just hold on, I'll just draw the memory. It's just blocks. Okay, it's just assume these are blocks of memory. Then say for example, as usual, you know it's going to start with hexadecimal, but still I'm just writing it for our convenience. It's just the address. Okay, okay, fine. So now let me write a program like this. Say for example, so I've declared a variable called int star ptr. Then let me have a variable integer int variable equal to 10. Fine. Now the next statement, let me write ptr equal to ampersand var. Okay, let us understand this. Okay, what does the first statement do? When I say int star ptr, it's a pointer variable which is going to hold the address of an integer variable. So what happens? Say for example, this memory space is allocated. Don't worry. Okay, let me assume that ptr is going to be stored here. Okay, so ptr is going to point to a integer variable. So right now it's not pointing to any variable. So I'm just leaving it as it is. What is the next statement going to do? Int var equal to 10. So you're declaring an integer variable. So it will search for 4 bytes of free memory space, correct? And it allocates that to var, and it assigns value 10 to var. Fine. So var is now stored in 1010. Right. Now, the next statement, I'm storing the address of var to ptr. We know ptr is a pointer variable and it can hold only the address of another variable. Okay, so I'm storing the address of var to ptr. Now what is the address of var? 1010. So what does ptr become? So you see here ptr will become 1010. So now because ptr holds the address of var, the address of var is 1010, so ptr will be 1010. Now when I wanted to print, okay, percentage %d, I wanted to print where, right? Now what does this where print? What does this statement print? Where, the value of where, that is 10. It will print 10. Correct. Now let me print this. Printf percentage %d ampersand var. What does it print? Ampersand is the address of operator. So what is the address of var? So 1010. It will print 1010. That's the address of var. Correct. Okay, fine. Now let me print percentage P. Okay, let me tell you what it is. Then I wanted to print PTR. Fine. Fine. Now what is PTR? It's a pointer variable. It's holding the address. Okay. So any pointer variable is going to hold the address. Okay. So the size is going to be the same. The type is going to be the same. Okay. Right? Because either it's going to hold the address of a float variable or address of a character variable, whatever it is, its pointer is going to hold the address of some variable. Okay. So we can say this percentage P could be a format specifier for a pointer because it's going to hold the address of some variable. Okay, so it doesn't belong to any data type, right? It's going to hold the address of some variable, correct? So it's going to hold the address, that's all. So pointer variable is going to hold the address. So we'll put it as star P. Fine. So now it's going to print the value of PTR. So what is the value of PTR? 1010, correct? So the value of PTR is 1010. So it will print 1010 because PTR will have the address only. Fine. Now let me add one more statement. Okay. So now what does this statement do? We have a new operator called this asterisk. No? We earlier used it for a pointer declaration. Here, this asterisk means in direction operator, or we can also say it as value of operator. So this star is value of. So value pointed by this PTR. What is the value of PTR? So PTR is pointing to 1010. And what is the value here? 10. So the answer here will be 10, correct? So why? Because PTR is pointing to 1010. So what is this? Value at PTR. So value at 1010. What is that? 10. So when you use a pointer variable will be holding the address of another variable. It could be an integer, it could be a float. It's going to hold the address, that's all. Okay, so ampersand denotes address of operator. Asterisk denotes value at operator. So what does it say? Value at PTR. So PTR is 1010. So value at 1010 is 10. Okay, so this is what a pointer is. So I hope you understand this. Now let us try to write a program in a compiler. Okay, the same thing. So what did I say? The first statement is, let me declare a variable called int var and I'm assigning it to 10. Then I'm going to declare a pointer variable. Now I'm going to assign the address of var to pointer variable. Now if I'm going to print, the first one I'm going to print value of var. So value of var, right? So value of var is going to be 10, correct? So value of var is going to be 10, right? The next one is address of var. That's going to be percentage. It could be a decimal here, long number, long integer. So ampersand var. Fine. Then I'm going to, sorry, this should be printf, right? Okay. The next one, I'm going to print the value of PTR. Okay. That's going to be star percentage P because that's going to hold the address, right? So PTR. Okay. The next one, I will print the value at PTR. Okay. That's going to be again 10. So star PTR. Fine. So this one, what is the answer you will get for this statement? Value of var will be 10. This one, address of var will be some address. No, we cannot define that because it will find out 4 bytes of memory space and allocate that. It could be anything. We cannot find that. Again, PTR is also going to be the address of var, which we are not sure. Okay, now star PTR is value at PTR, that's going to be 10. Okay, let us run this and see. So now you can see here, Value of VAR is 10. Address of VAR is going to be this. Now we can also see just a minute, hold on. Here, let me make it as percentage P. Fine. Just a minute. So you can see here address of VAR, because it's same variable, same format specifier I'm saying. So address of VAR is this. And then again, value of PTR, you can see it's going to be the same thing because